Welcome to the ATL, Bobby Dodd Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Yellow Jackets offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try the right here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He hands it off from the gun. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and short. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. And the Yellow Jackets have first and 10 here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Finding space at the 20. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they can be in.
Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And that's good enough for a first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And they'll give it to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the deep.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go on 4th down. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle.
The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. About 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. To throw, it's Holstein. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Payton. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. Gets into space at the 50. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta.
The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. It's a starter with the next drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tailback with another carry. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they hand it off to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. He hands it to the back, running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Second down after that short completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the beatdown continues. And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. And they put something together with this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab made by the tight end, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He's going to hand this off. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Now, fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the route is on.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. And the player is down. Last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10 now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Yellow Jackets trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. That's reeled in. It's Peyton. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team here. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.